All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and shalom to the believers, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Okay, this lesson is entitled "The Digital ID is Here." Okay, the digital ID is here, and I'm just showing the World Economic Forum's view of it, how they want it to be. Okay, they want smart cities. Okay, all right, healthcare. This is what they want on the ID. Your financial services, food sustainability. Okay, all right, travel and mobility, humanitarian response, and you want to look at e-commerce. The e-commerce is where this is really going. Okay, I mean, really going to affect us, because you're not going to be able to buy and sell unless you have a digital ID. Okay, because they're rolling this out because they're going to come in with the central bank digital currency, and eventually their main goal is to give you the implant, the RFID C-hip. Okay, the RFID C-hip. Okay, all right, the chip. Okay, everything is going to go on that. Okay, on the MOTB. All right, and that's what this is all about, and that's just where we're headed. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and open up with that scripture real quick. Revelations 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're going to have to get this, no matter what. Okay, you're going to have to get the digital ID in order to buy and sell real soon. Okay, at this point it hasn't gotten there, but they're slipping this in through different ways. The way that I discovered it was through unemployment. When you go to apply for unemployment, okay, you'll have to get the digital ID with them. You have to go through the digital ID process in order to get your money, your funds. Okay, and that's what I've discovered. Okay, that's the reason why I'm rolling out this video. But as I mentioned, e-commerce, okay, you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have the digital ID. And eventually their goal is to put the digital ID on the C-hip, okay, the RFID implant that's going to go into your hand. Okay, all right, as I read in Revelation 13 and 16. All right, read it again. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. Okay, so let me show you what I discovered. All right. Hopefully you can see it clearly. I took a snapshot of it from my computer. All right. It's a consent for ID me to collect biometric data and sensitive personal information. Okay. And it reads, what kind of storage and security do you use with my biometric information? All right, that's a question posed to them. He says, we are committed to protecting your information. We have adopted technical Administrative and physical security procedures to help protect your information from loss, misuse, unauthorized access, and alteration. Please note that no data transmission or storage can be guaranteed to be 100% secure. Uh, we employ appropriate security safeguards to safeguard certain sensitive information such as biometric information and government issued identification information. We implement security measures such as encryption, firewalls, and intrusion detection and preventive systems. So they're trying to tell you that this is safe. Okay. All right. So as you can see, this is what they're adopting for you. If you lose your job, you have to get the, in order to get unemployment wages, you're gonna have to get your biometrics read. Okay, which includes the face scan on your phone. Okay, they want 2 images of that. I think that's what I read, and they want fingerprints. Okay. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verses 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So, if you've been listening to these lessons, if you've been listening to Great Millstone, we've been telling the elect of Israel, the hopeful elect of Israel, that they plan on coming with the digital ID and eventually the MOTB, all right, which is in Revelation 13 and 16. All right, so all of you all, Christian pastors or camps out there that are not warning the people of this, you're gonna be confounded, because eventually you're gonna see that this is coming to pass, because this is already written. Okay, John, the Apostle John, had the vision, and we know that all of the prophecies will come true by the Most High. All right. Okay, I guess we'll get that real quick. We'll go to Isaiah 55 and 11. All these prophecies are going to come true. So the MOTB that's in Revelations is going to come to pass, and they're making it very easy and clear to us. There's over 50,000 people that have taken the implant in their hand thus far. Over 50,000 plus now, because this has been years since this was stated. 2020, 2021, they said 50,000 people already done took it. And a lot of them in Sweden are taking it, okay, in order to buy and sell as we speak. All right, Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Okay, so once you get this ID me, and they build up a biometric information on you, it's not going to be very hard for them to take that information and put it inside that small grain of rice. Okay, all right, it's just going to take the right catastrophic event to bring it forth, and the event is probably more than likely going to be a crash of the economy and the banks. All right, so if you can't use the dollar anymore, if you can't go to the banks anymore, people are going to want a solution. Okay, all right, and the solution is going to be easy to tell you. Well, look, just get your biometrics done and come down and see the nurse. Okay, and that's how it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be hard at all, because people are gonna flock to it, because they're not gonna be able to buy and sell. You understand what I'm saying? They're not gonna have any money. They're not gonna be able to go to the ATM. All right, so this is why this video is being made, to warn you. Okay, Isaiah, read 10 and verses 1. All right, it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Okay, you see how that's red there? Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. Okay, so they have it within the power of their hand to come up with legislation to be able to make you take it. Okay, take this implant to make you take the digital ID. All right. Okay. All right. So woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of the people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Okay, so that's what their plans are. Okay, go to Psalms. All right, I think it's 94 and 20. It says, "Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which framest mischief by law, by a law?" Okay, so they this is going to further enslave us. We're already enslaved through the Federal Reserve. Okay, with these FRN notes. All right, the dollar. Okay, that's enslaving us. Okay, uh, and we're going to go into a whole nother system that's going to enslave us more, because this is going to be connected. What you have to understand is going to be connected to AI, in which it's going to be connected to the surveillance systems. So it's going to be just like China. So they're going to be able to identify you wherever you are. Once you get this, all their biometrics, they will be able to identify you as long as you have that card with you, or through your eye retina scan. They may ask you to go ahead and read your eyes, and they're going to already have it in the system. You see what I'm saying? They're going to have you in the system already. Okay, so it's with this here, people being unemployed, laid off of work, okay, throughout the United States, they got to go and get unemployment. You see how that works? All right, they're going to say, hey, you got to get the ID me, then we'll give you your money. All right, and then you're in the system. So you see how that goes? I just thought I would point that out. All right. Psalms 10 and 1. Why standest thou afar off, O Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshai? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesses the covetous whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. This is going to be very grievous to you. Okay, trust me. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth up at them. Okay, so it's going to get bad out here, because once they got that information on you, when they get this, the surveillance going, like over in China, they're gonna know where you at all times. Okay, you're gonna have to pass through checkpoints. They're gonna scan you. They're gonna say, oh yeah, this person, he's wanted or whatever. You understand? All right. So as this economy has been falling, okay, and they've been setting up this system this whole time as this economy is falling. Okay, that's the reason why the CEOs are pretty much selling off their stocks and stuff. Okay, because they know that the economy is going to crash. Okay, so the Luciferians, the so-called Rothschilds, and the trillionaires and billionaires, this has been their plan for a long time. Okay, it's called the New World Order. Okay, all right, let's read Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Lucifer being the light bearers on the left hand side, and that would be the Edomites, the rich, okay, the super rich that pretty much own America, okay, most of the corporations here and so forth. Okay, How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Okay, and this is their thought frame. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, in which the stars of the Most High are the 12 tribes of Israel. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And that's why this is being implemented, because Esau, Edom, wants to be like the Most High. He wants to know where you are at all times. He wants to pretty much have total control over you. And once he can get your biometrics and then also put that in your hand, it's pretty much a wrap. I mean, he knows where you are. He can track you. It's a wrap for you. Okay, all right. This is what is read when you go to the site. Okay, for it's ID me through the unemployment office. Okay, I start at the bottom. Okay, at the bottom here. All right, let me roll that up. Right there. Okay, when you sign up for an applicable ID me service, we may collect the following biometric information. Facial biometric. Our service may require you to upload an image of your government issued or otherwise document, as well as your photographic image or selfie photograph using your mobile or other device. We use these images to create a facial, geometric, or face print, which we use for purposes of identity verification to prevent the creation of multiple accounts in a fraudulent manner. Okay. Then they go into fingerprints. Fingerprint information. Our service may require the submission of fingerprints, including fingerprint or hand scanning. Our service may require submission of fingerprints, including fingerprint or hand scanning. I don't know why they say that twice, which we use for purposes of identity verification and to prevent the creation of multiple accounts in fraudulent manner. Okay, so this is for your peace and safety, and that's where this is 1 Thessalonians 5:1 comes in. This is for your peace and safety. All right, that's what they're gonna push it with. All right, so as you can see, this is the biometric information that they want from you. So the digital ID is here, okay? And they know that if people get unemployed, and right now, if you've been paying attention, the layoff, there's been mass layoffs, okay? Mass layoffs. So what are those people gonna do? They're gonna go and apply for unemployment, but you can't get it unless you get the digital biometric ID. You're gonna have to get this. You're gonna have to give over your biometric information, okay, in order for you to get your funding, okay, your money. So this may not be it may not be an actual ID card or something like that, but it will get you into the system. All right. If you understand that, they're going to put your data in their system. All right. So this is a big part of it. All right. So I thought I would give the warning and blow the trumpet on that. But this will lead to the MOTB. All right. The CHIP. All right. Revelation 13 and 16.
Also buy lunches with their faces, the CBC. China is conditioning these kids to get used to that so that their every move will be watched, scored, and sanctioned by the Chinese social credit system. This could be coming to the United States FedNow is being released very soon as a central bank digital currency. They're testing it out. We do not want this in the United States. The digital ID is now required for entering and leaving China's schools. They can also buy lunches with their faces, the CBC. China is conditioning these kids to get used to that so that their every move will be watched, scored, and sanctioned by the Chinese social credit system. This could be coming to the United States. FedNow is being released very soon as a central bank digital currency. They're testing it out. We do not want this in the United States. The digital ID is now required for entering and bringing the world to you. Welcome to Global Supermarket, bringing the world to you.
Thank you, Mr. Henley. That'll be 115.29 points. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bananas are just 0.20 credits for 2 kilos. Potatoes, 1.99.
That'll be $19.99.
Please, just once, please. I'm really hungry. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't.
Global Supermarket, bringing the world to you.
Ma'am, could you come with me?
This is what we're talking about, the microchip. I don't know if you can see it in my hand. It's the size of a grain of rice, very, very small. And the expert that we spoke with actually tells us that barcodes were introduced in the late 1960s, and back then people thought this is way too invasive and too weird, and now barcodes are so commonplace that we don't even think about them anymore. The expert tells us this will happen sooner rather than later.